A good investor is an intelligent investor. Whether they're investing in coins, antiques, or high-end wines, they can detect forgeries and losers. They purchase high-quality things at reasonable costs, yet specialize in only a few. A wise investor makes purchases with their brain rather than their heart. There are some factors to keep in mind if you plan to invest in unique items. First of all, make yourself an expert. Ask other dealers and collectors for advice, and then buy the best you can afford. Purchase an item with a provenance. Also, practice knowing where and when to sell. So in today's video, we'll be looking at some investments that appear to be liabilities but are actually bargains. 1. Rare coins. What is the value of a penny? It's worth $1.7 million if it's a 1943 bronze Lincoln penny. That's how much a Southern businessman paid for the coin at auction in September 2010. The penny is so expensive because the United States Mint in Denver erroneously minted the piece in bronze rather than zinc. During World War II, the government required copper, the metal of choice for pennies, for the war effort. However, before you open the piggy bank or look behind the sofa for spare change, there are a few things you should be aware of. Numismatists, or coin collectors, seek out unusual coins in good condition, whether newly produced or ancient. Be warned, some coin merchants would frequently claim that something is rare when it is not. Price guidelines, according to the American Numismatic Association, are essential. If you don't take the time to educate yourself, you'll end up paying more than the coin is worth. Purchasing from the United States Mint is a wise decision. The government has produced a number of commemorative coin sets, and almost all of them have increased in value. Okay, so I'd like you to do something for me. Pause this video right now and do me a huge favor by hitting the like button. If you did, you're awesome, and thank you so much for your support. 2. Gold. Gold has always been a safe haven for the wealthy, and it makes sense since gold retains a significant amount of value even when paper currency is weak. History has repeatedly demonstrated how the wealthy have survived by simply purchasing enormous quantities of this coveted metal. The good news is that there is a type of gold for everyone. If a person only has a modest quantity of money to invest, they may choose to buy coins. Those with a lot of money can buy bars to keep in a country like Switzerland. The wealthy do not keep substantial amounts of gold in the United States. Current legislation indicates that in times of crisis, the United States government has the authority to raid and seize gold-containing safes, making it one of only a few countries in the world with this authority. It has happened previously during a period of economic crisis under Franklin D. Roosevelt. This is why the wealthy make a concentrated effort to keep a large portion of their wealth overseas. 3. Usable precious metals. Gold is precious since it's inexpensive and never goes out of style. However, an increasing number of the wealthy are turning to other precious metals, titanium and platinum, for example, are utilized in the manufacture of numerous gadgets, making them valuable to corporations and governments worldwide. While not as popular as gold as an investment, these precious metals have practical applications. It's no wonder they are gaining popularity among wealthy investors. 4. Crypto assets. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain enterprises, cryptocurrency funds, and initial coin offerings are all examples of crypto assets. Certain crypto assets have piqued the curiosity of investors and financial media in recent years. Because of their speculative character, these goods are considered high risk. When referring to crypto assets, many individuals use the phrase cryptocurrencies. However, while many crypto assets are digital media of exchange and so behave similar to currencies, not every cryptocurrency is a digital medium of exchange but could be a crypto asset with additional qualities. So what are the dangers? Depending on the asset, crypto assets have a variety of common and particular hazards. In general, there are risks associated with liquidity, security, and volatility. Some cryptocurrencies have no secondary market, making it difficult to sell your holdings or track values. Unregulated crypto asset exchanges and trading platforms are common. Key investor safeguards may be missing from these trading platforms and exchanges, such personal information security, pre-trade disclosures, and safeguards against market manipulation and other harmful behaviors. Changes are constant in the crypto asset industry, and values can fluctuate with no warning or news communicated to investors. Because of the digital nature of this sort of investment, it has an international reach, which can make it difficult for investors to obtain adequate information, connect with the issuer, or seek assistance from a securities regulator. With crypto and just about any asset, there's no such thing as a guaranteed return on investment. You could lose your entire investment, so keep that in mind. 5. Exclusive real estate. When folks talk about quote-unquote exclusive real estate, they refer to property that does not regularly come on the market. And these properties could be anything from palaces to historic structures. To wealthy investors, they're pleased as long as it retains its value. When this kind of real estate hits the market, it's bound to get a lot of interest. Buying a 17th century cottage, for example, is an example of an exclusive real estate transaction that does not have to be expensive. 6. Fine art. Most rich investors do not buy fine art because they are in love with the work. They recognize its worth. Someone will always want to buy fine art, and those who want to acquire it appreciate its value. They are not attempting to haggle over every dime, making this a solid investment. Fine art can sometimes be placed in the asset box while it grows in value with time. In fact, some wealthy people have amassed enough fine art to build private galleries or to lease their paintings to well-known galleries. 7. Property rentals. Renting out property appears to be a straightforward process. Simply purchase a house or apartment building and rent out the rooms to renters for a small fee. With a rental property, the rental checks pour in like gangbusters while you sip piña coladas and earn passive money each month. So I'm pretty sure this sounds fantastic to you, but it's also a gross oversimplification. In fact, renting out property is not as straightforward as you would think. That's because, as the owner, you're accountable for all aspects of the building you're renting out. Repairs, maintenance, and hunting down renters who don't pay their rent are all part of the job. And you'll need a lot of patience if your tenants don't pay their rent on time. So we know you can generate money by renting out your property. You can also make money with sites such as Airbnb, where you can simply rent out a spare room in your home rather than purchasing a separate apartment unit. So sign up for the platform and start taking advantage of short-term rentals. You will still have to deal with some of the annoyances of property management, but you'll be able to leverage property that you already own, such as that spare room you never use. 8. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending is a relatively new source of income. You and other lenders act as a bank to someone wishing to borrow money through peer-to-peer lending. The borrower repays the principal plus interest, much like a bank loan. You may be wondering why someone would not simply borrow from a bank. This is due to a variety of factors. In many circumstances, however, the borrower may have a low credit score. Borrowing from banks may thus be prohibitively expensive. It is vital to remember that as a result, peer-to-peer lending can be quite dangerous. If you have a high risk tolerance, this could be a terrific option. However, if you want more security, you should look into other options first. SoFi and Lending Club are two popular peer-to-peer lending websites. 9. Classic cars. Jay Leno and Jerry Seinfeld are both collectors. Both entertainers have a passion for classic cars. Their collections are worth millions of dollars. So, cars in general are not smart investments. Classic automobiles, on the other hand, are unique. The scarcity of a car has a significant impact on its value. For example, a common 1967 Mustang may be bought for a few $1,000s, but a much rarer 1969 Shelby can be bought for $185,000. According to experts, vintage automobiles have outperformed markets in recent years. Trying to figure out how much a classic car is worth isn't an exact science. Automobiles with high initial values, such as Ferrari and Rolls-Royce, tend to appreciate more than cars with low initial values. Furthermore, the more original parts a car has, the more valuable the vehicle is. Repairing body damage and refinishing the car in its original factory color will increase its value. 10. Toys. Investing in toys is not for the faint of heart. For nostalgic reasons, many people invest in games, dolls, and other toys. Older toys never seem to go out of style. Stuffed bears manufactured by Germany's Margaret Steiff, for example, are the creme de la creme of the plush world. An approximately 1905 16-inch Steiff cinnamon bear can fetch up to $10,000. It's important to remember what's popular today might not be popular tomorrow. Think Beanie Babies. Keep up with current events. When you come across a toy, maintain it in its original box or container because the condition is crucial. Toys that have been shipped, broken, or used are less valuable than the same toy in immaculate condition. Attend auctions and become familiar with your market. Last but not least, don't play with your toys. Keep them out of harm's way. Keep in mind that there are numerous ways to succeed when it comes to investing. It's not about choosing the greatest assets in the game, but rather the ones that will work best for your situation. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that two reasonable persons have quite different investment plans and both be correct. That being said, I wish you the best of success on your financial path and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Before you go, remember to subscribe to the channel right now and leave a like for that YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.